It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
What did they do to me?
Hell if I know. Let's get our bearings. No marks, no indications of a struggle.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes, looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Are you seriously? This is a ship. It floats on water. It is a vessel that allows us to travel the sea.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens. Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise. My, aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all, though it does look darling on you. So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer your question, what this collar does is this. It makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
These smelling salts are strong stuff.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Not with that collar on you, Aunt. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
No time for chatter. We've got to get out of here.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them. The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's lit. You hear a faint thud, thud, thud.
Oh! What? What happened? Must have been the turnips. Water? Wine, for goodness sake!
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into desperately at his snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much.
Please, make it stop. Oh.
Sorcerer!
The dog whines and continues pawing at it.
Gods. By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer! Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too? Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the house!
The marking on the door was painted recently. Judging from its pungent scent, you press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey.
Something's breaking through! What in the hell are those things?
Death Mob! I need to get out of here now.
There's still a chance.
Go on, kid. Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Void Woken! These beardless bugs would sink the ship on my watch. Prepare yourself.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Let the games begin.
I'm ready.
I've faced worse.
Telling when there might be more.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
This damn collar.
Sounds like she needs help.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
It's too late.
It's ripping the ship apart.
Christ Scott. Did we make it on time?
I have plans for you, child.
Ah, fuck! Screw it! Scott of England! Said he needs another drink from us.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity.
Why do you always have to skip the fucking cutscenes, mate? Just trying to watch that. God fucking damn it. Sorry, was it Yord again? Because I haven't watched this shit. One more, I think I might want to admit to one or two run. Just for the story. Fucking hell, mate.
see them? The Voidwoken. They made short bloody work of our ship.
Thanks to that strange voice, we might be the only survivors.
Perhaps we would do better to move inland a little. I'm quite sure I saw a fort in the distance.
Perhaps we can have something done about these collars while we're at it.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they've made it to shore.
Ha! You're bad, mate. Nice story.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
I would have preferred not to spill more blood today.
This is no time to linger. More of these things could still show up.
It was good to see some of them bleed after what they did to the ship.
Good riddance.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Why? So I don't know that. Wild beasts around this place? Ha! Let me at him!
Another giant speaks quackers. No. Yeah.
I wanna go over here. There's a old marker. Huh. Interesting.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
Yeah.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
God the hell.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Oi, fuck off.
Now then, if there's nothing further. If you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Kraken.
Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What do you mean lost?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
No, don't fucking know ya and don't get ya.
Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation.
Why, fuck off, mate. I asked you.
am the Red Prince. The
Well, like
all-conquering,
Red idiot.
The world tamer. The spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
Nope, never fucking heard of you.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Uh-huh. That's why you're a prisoner on a fucking ship, mate.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag.
Oh, really? No.
For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Tag along.
This and that. Tag along. Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix?
Well, seeing as you're fucking standing on a rock doing fuck knows what, who the fuck knows at this point? I'm sure it's around the same thing.
On the other hand, I really could do with a
that's
dog's
buddy.
body.
Yeah,
You've
that's
already
how I
proven
feel
to be
about you
trustworthy
too,
enough.
man.
You came back for the
I
others on that
feel
ship
about you
after
too,
all.
mate.
Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Or?
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind.
Nah.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Okay. Fuck it.
Jolly good.
Ah!
So, now
Good,
that's
good
settled,
indeed.
first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Ah! That's how you fucking
Now, as you're
convince
aware,
people
you'll
now.
be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of dress
He
include your
thinks I have
majesty,
modesty.
your royal highness,
Fucking
or if you're
idiot.
feeling particularly frivolous, my lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of...
What can I say? Okay, apparently I leveled. Story. That's right. Oh. Well, I'm going for a battle axe, so let's take this two-handed. And then more persuasion. Okay. Sorry for the fucking wait, mads. Grabbing a recruitment. Oh, where the hell did our little lad go? Oh. I think I found the dreamer. See if I can find him.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Ah! Fucking town! Love it. We could fucking rearrange around it. Oh no, the camera's fuck awful.
We already know that. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Give me a strike. I'll send it.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Do you need it now, or can I wait after this? Fine. I'm gonna have to go through the dialogue, and I'll get it over.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, dwarf!
Oh, fuck off! I'm not
Atusa
there.
pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, your holiness?
I believe we're done here.
Fucking assholes.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her,
Harsh times require harsh measures.
So much for divine order compassion.
That poor Magister.
I already did. Look at your fucking inventory.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. That, Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you know what? Have you been living under a boulder? Alexander's the Divine's only natural son. Good man. I'm proud to serve him. Liberated my hometown from the Black Ring, he did. We never had such peace as we did with his battalion protecting us. Now why don't you move along and settle in? A magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always.
Okay, how do we find a goddamn dreamer? Huh? Made a promise. Might as well honor it.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept
Move aside,
reality.
dwarf! Move aside! I need to find my little girl. I need to find my baby. You're right. I'm sorry. My baby's been missing for days now, and no one here will lift a finger to help me find her. Irma's her name. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy's...
She soaks up a steady...
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow... This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. You are an angel. Truly.
Well, we got yet another quest one. What the fuck did B do?
Come on, old man.
B, what the fuck are ya? That's shy. The shite did you do? We all got dragged into this mess. Such an overcut brat. No idea. Yeah, well, we got some quest lines to go for. Hey, are you actually dead or are you just fucking invisible? Oh, everything's fucking on fire. Hi! Ah, the fucking asshole.
Bless the void.
I'm a fucking sorry on this. Why must? This might hit ya. Don't worry. I'm making me get away from ya. That's good. See, it didn't hit ya. Great. That's good. So, bear, how you having a life? Oh? You doing something? Ah, interesting. What could it be? The one that's poison burning twice? Do it! Well, there's not a single full random. Remember, the next turn is the enemy. Might want to be careful. Oh shit! Hilarious. Good game, Pepper.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day. You there, dwarf. I'm looking for an inmate. A small... Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you...
See, this is why I can't stand the goddamn magicals. Fucking assets down at them. This that's okay.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me. I can't. How is it possible? 1 minute you're in the garden in the sun.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try...
It's getting...
So...
You there.
Ah, shite.
You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? Forget that. People are fast to abandon clan and kin in this place. They're a bunch of cowards. Not me, though. I have a plan, but there's not much time. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. Are you interested?
What? Huh? Oh. You guys ought to know that I tend to talk to fucking everybody in these games. You know that, right? What do you guys want to be? What do you want me to do about garden? Honestly, I don't fucking give a shit. Just want to get your opinion before I say it, and...
Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Oh, noble. But good luck with your friends, though.
Go fuck yourself, man. Nobody gives a shite.
I told him at noon exactly.
I'll be
Didn't
back.
I?
for you.
Okay.
You better hope I find that crate first.
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
What is this talk?
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove like...
And what you after? Oh, I? Looking to buy? This belongs to Dallas. Oh, you sure you're not looking to buy anything? Yeah, I prefer banter when it's with paying customers. Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. Never knew her to be much of a... Bolted on there tight, ain't it?
See that heap of bark? Swat.
The man looks to have been in a vicious fight. He rolls his...
Always business to take care of around here.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Good to meet you, lad. Say, you don't look all that busy. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place? Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
No. You go for fucking evil. No reason other than yourself. What the fuck would I be friends with that?
No harm having a friend in this place. One hand washes the other and all that. Trust me, there'll be plenty of filth to wash off around here.
I'll make my own
But suit
way.
yourself. Like I said, suit yourself.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
You know what I mean, dwarf. The elves and lizards are no better. The lot of you would drag us all into oblivion with your blind devotion to Source. The time of Source is over. You prove my point, dwarf.
An odd-looking young woman is staring intently at the statue to the divine, fingers curled rigidly at her sides. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Hi, who are you, some guy? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable. Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. Who said anything about otherworldly? Demons and brain ghosts are just as mundane as you or I. Mostly you. So, want to go together? Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, when you're a bit more on the lonely side. Till then.
The hell are you guys on to? Are you up to no good again?
It's still there, Quercus. Do you...
Then how about you end the conversation with me do my job? That's a shite.
You there, dwarf. You looking for a match? Bet you make up for your height with a good strong sword arm. Isn't that right? Ha! That's the spirit. Down the hatch then. Thorn will eat you up. Not scared, are ya? Go on.
That's it is.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one, and you have but one chance.
I've waited this long. I can
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one. Never mind. The one does not ask such a question. Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
Hi guys! You wanna fight in the arena? After that, you'll find it in the kitchen area. Let's go find something.
Your comrade is not here. You bring them, then you fight.
Killing time.
Why, that's over here. Nah, I'm gonna totally find a door and it. Oh, fuck yeah! I found the axe. I'll take it. Come on, Eds, over here. I'm near the yellow hidden flag. What do you need? Gam's over on the right side. He's right near me. Oh, no. Oh, I know where you are. I was just over there. Watch me too, and the ads watch ya. Shite, you almost got caught, man. Hey lads, let's go kick some ass and take some names. Head over to the kitchen area. Oh, hey! So what that sword I gave you? What are you planning on doing with it? The fuck? What the shit are you doing? Like a necromancer? So anybody find that dreamer? Oh, we're not even good enough to kill some turtles? Wow, we're fucking idiotic. Kick your shite. Oh, Gam, when you done with all the crap and smattering? How about we go and get some ass in the tournament? Yeah, you're doing gallons? Yeah. Oh well, better than the other guy.
Worse than war rations, these.
Hey, up here! You're a little light in your pack, ain't you, bud? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here?
I'm on to that, yes.
Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means. Fella in that cage is the thief. Stashed the oranges somewhere before he was caught. If you believe that. Sure do. Ask me. It'd have to be one of those sad sacks that's always hanging around Griff looking for favours.
She darts her tongue out of her mouth like a snake.
Some folks, and some reptiles, would do anything to get his attention. I see plenty of liars in my line of work. Snakes, weasels, worms. That fella's square as a pavestone. If he's the thief, I'll eat my boots. Sure do.
She darts her...
Some I see, it's all in the eyes. Joy lives in the eyes, sometimes way in the back, but it's there all the same. Liars ain't a joyful bunch. Sure you don't want to have a look at my stock before you go? Our boss don't mind where the gold comes from, long as he gets his cut. Have a look, why don't you? Only the finest, you know.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Okay. Hey B, I found what drawing knife is. This much actually has the skill book for it.
Worse than war rations, these.
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources? Yet so quickly, we find source so dangerous. What in his death? So the Voidwoken are attracted to source. But why? When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources? Why hasn't Alexander risen here?
No, I haven't found fire, but I found the drawing knives in some thievery shit.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling this...
What? Who's asking?
He smirks and holds the little knife.
I'm listening. Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache, too.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of...
I solve my own problems.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Everything now? Good. Will sauce change?
Worse than war rations, these.
Well, looks like I'm fighting the fuck alone. Yeah. But nobody wants to do the arena 1.
Warfare is worship.
Oh no, I'll get the fuck out of it. Oh, really? No. Sounds interesting. Yeah. So we have a daughter we can't fucking find. We have a dreamer that we don't even know who the fuck it is. And we have shit that we don't even know what to do with. That's that for the lousy fucking beginning of a game. Wait, how long has it been since we started this? Let's see, we started this around 7:40? Yeah, 7:40. Ha! Been doing this for about an hour and a half. Fucking hell, mate. Well, I thought this would be a good place to cut the episode. Well, guys, it's the beginning episode of this thing. I don't know how this is gonna be a series or whatever. But, hey, I'll get there. Yeah, sorry for the lackluster performance, and sorry about my lousy voice in there. But, it's been fun. Bit boring and bland, because it's the RPG that soaks up tons of hours, but hey, well, see you next time.